Ever gargle something that belongs in a shot glass in Tijuana at 2 a.m.? Yeah, that's your commercial mouthwash. Mine's the hangover-free version, same bacteria kill, but zero regrets. Let me explain to you why you don't want to use commercial mouthwash. Typically, your mouthwash contains about 27% alcohol. That's going to wipe out what's called your oral microbiome. Everyone has good and bad bacteria. We have about 800 different bugs, and it's called your oral microbiome. So what happens is when you use something that contains 27% alcohol, it's going to really wipe out that oral microbiome. That's going to make your breath worse. That's going to dry out your mouth. And if you are cavity prone, you don't have a fluoride problem, you have a pH problem. Most people fall into the category of either cavity prone or gum disease prone. So if you're cavity prone, you're really needing to pay attention to the acids that your mouth is producing. You want to raise the pH of your saliva because if it falls below a 5.5, that's how you can get a cavity. So a lot of your commercial mouthwashes have a pH of around 4.2. Now they will tell you, oh, it doesn't matter the pH because it's going to bind with the ions inside of your mouth, and your teeth are just not made out of fluoride. They are 97% hydroxyapatite crystals. So when you do use fluoride, it can bind with the hydroxyapatite, creating what's called fluorapatite. But why not use something your body is actually made out of? And that is nano-hydroxyapatite. It's bioidentical to your enamel, so that means your body's going to recognize it. And by the way, don't worry about this whole nanoparticle thing about it getting to your blood-brain barrier because that's already happening. Your teeth are nano-hydroxyapatite crystals already, so it's already crossing that blood-brain barrier, so you don't have to worry about that. But when you use a product that is pH balanced, okay, that has nano-hydroxyapatite, coconut oil, these things are going to help raise the pH. Also xylitol. Xylitol is absolutely amazing. It does not feed off of the bacteria that your typical sugar does. So it is a sweetener, but it really helps raise that pH. Remember, we mentioned 5.5 is the key. So if you're somebody that's cavity prone, xylitol mints, xylitol gum, very, very effective in helping to raise the pH. So be mindful of also not brushing your teeth for 30 minutes after you eat because your teeth are naturally going through a remineralization, demineralization process through your saliva. Because you don't want to disrupt that process, you can actually do more harm than good. So you really do not need to be using things that were actually originally created as floor cleaner. It is stripping your mouth of all the good things that help keep it balanced, and that's why you'll notice even a dry mouth after you use something that contains that high percentage of alcohol. And if you read on the long-term effects that swishing with alcohol can cause, it's not good. It can also affect your blood pressure. So if you're someone that has high blood pressure, you really want to be avoiding your alcohol-based products. And because your mouth is the most vascular part of your whole body, whatever you stick into your mouth is going to get into your bloodstream because of underneath your tongue is the most vascular part of your whole body. So that's why nitroglycerin tablets are so effective, because it bypasses your GI tract and goes directly to your heart. So whatever you stick into your mouth is going to get into your bloodstream. You really need to be paying more attention to the ingredients that are listed on some of these commercial products. Honestly, I would not put them in my body. I care about what I put on my skin, what I eat, what I put in my mouth, and I just don't like the toxins. I know we are exposed to so many. I get it, but you can make simple changes. You can ditch those toxins one at a time, switch out your commercial mouthwash, go with something natural like the Simply Silver. It is really very unusual to the market because it contains colloidal silver, which is great for naturally cleansing the mouth. It does not disrupt the oral microbiome. The xylitol, baking soda, nano-hydroxyapatite. So these are the things that you want to pay attention to, is the clean ingredients. If it's not something you want to really stick into your body, then why are you using it as a mouthwash? I think we tend to maybe compartmentalize our mouth from the rest of our body, but you got one tube. It starts here and it goes all the way out to you. So your digestion and everything starts in your mouth. Don't be destroying your good bacteria using the floor cleaners that are on the market. Switch to a natural product today and see what it can do for you.